Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Now Dowdle. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, here's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On gain of a yard, it's now 4th and goal.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this to about the 28. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Third and 9.
Here we go. Let's go.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Third down and 9.
Look hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll go. It's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll go right back to Mixon.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right take.
Play fake. Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Texans have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Right take.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the play fake, Dak. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 50 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Cavante Turpin on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10. Prescott now. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
First and goal, Houston.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and now it's third and goal.
Why Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
19 Texas. 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A run here with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
at the 25-yard
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are gonna have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Play action now. Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll go play action. It's Prescott. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is caught. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run, and that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On play action, here's Dak. That's hauled in at the 2. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called,
and he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Level.
Here's Mixon. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Tony.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
South. 11. Look the hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno.
To throw is Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd.
A 38-yard attempt.
So now it's Jaime Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for